From the Chicago Groove, it's Chris Bono. And his opponent from the Iowa Stalkers, let's hear it for Doug Schwab.
Welcome back to Real Pro Wrestling, where we're about ready to witness a battle, and I mean a warlike battle at 145 pounds. Doug Schwab, the challenger, so to speak.
He is. He's only 27 years old, has a little bit of youth on Chris Bono right now. I know he's going to try to run Chris around the mat, take him out of bounds, use his high crotch, a single leg, score the points to win the match to go into the finals.
Well, Bono's just a power wrestler, great endurance, and he's always well prepared for every match.
We've got the number 1 and number 4 seeds, just the way it's supposed to be. Bono beating Mike Ellsworth earlier in the quarterfinals, and Schwab defeating Jared Frere earlier in his quarterfinal match. Here we are, a big semifinal match.
Yo, nice drive out by Bono. Very smart with that low center of gravity, except both of these guys are low, and it's going to be a very physical match. But nice, smart strategy by Bono, lowered his level and driving Schwab out of bounds.
Here they come back into it. I know Schwab wants to get that first point down. You don't want to go down to Chris Bono because he knows how to control these real close, real, passive matches.
Whoa, nice, nice.
Oh, nice control. I mean, that was patient, a nice shot. Comes down on top. Doug Schwab wearing the blue ankle band. He's on top right now, and he's in front. He's on top of Bono, both physically and out in front score-wise, 2-1.
Yes, I think that was a nice, I was impressed with Schwab earlier, but I'm telling you what, that was a nice high crotch. You see him in on the leg here, and he's going to finish. Very good job by Schwab.
These two have met 6 times. Bono's got a big lead. He's won 5 out of the 6 versus Schwab.
You know what? I think Schwab wants one of those back. It's going to be, set him up, later as they're coming back trying to make the Olympic team. Right now, I think that, Schwab's got a little bit of a grind to axe here with Chris Bono. I think he has a chance to come back.
Red, head up.
Schwab's visual power meter is going down. Whoa, look at that. Good wrestling. Nobody scored there. Good scramble.
2-1 still. Doug Schwab.
They're coming back, and the thing is, as they get close to the edge, they both know where they're at. They got to work the middle of the mat, and right now, Schwab's, power meter is almost down to 0. Chris Bono's got to see that, and he's got to use it.
And I think what's going on here now is that Schwab is trying to get in on that high crotch again. He's faking, trying to get Bono off balance, but now...
Up or down? Up or down? Up.
Bono has won the bonus opportunity.
Come in. So his choice. Position. Guys,
it's going to be Greco-Roman for 20 seconds. He has his choice of either going chest to chest or putting him down in parterre. And remember that only the bonus opportunity wrestler can score here, and that with a throw.
Step in, lock, set.
Now what Chris Bono, he's going to try to step in, take him for the great throw. They're warning him. They're going to tell him to keep him in the middle here.
You know the game.
Schwab has just been warned. Now remember, 3 cautions and you're out.
Offense lock, offense lock.
There's Bono going for the lock, chest to chest, and the referee has to say set. Schwab went right down, and that was smart.
That's the technique that you'd have to do, right?
It is. Knowing that the only way that your opponent can get points is by taking you to your back, why not turn and belly out, no points taken. Now, but the problem is it gives Chris Bono an opportunity to lift him here, but he doesn't have enough time with 1 second left.
That's the end of the bonus time. 42 seconds left in the first period. The score still Doug Schwab 2, Chris Bono 1.
What a great action match. Chris Bono a little more aggressive, but right now he's in for another shot. Take him out of bounds.
There's the push out. Now that ties it up.
And he hit him. Schwab hit him. He should almost be cautioned for that.
Under control, Chris.
Listen, Schwab hit him.
And
you hear me?
Watch, the official gave Chris the warning.
Look at that. He should have gave Chris the warning.
Wow. You know what? That's great to be taken care of by the support crew on the side to defend you from coming off. Because you don't want to come out there because you don't know if anybody's down there to see if anybody's going to catch you. You want to stay on the mat because you're going to give up a point, but then also you may get injured if you fall down into the moat.
5 feet down.
I'm going to tell you what Bono did. I think Bono stepped on his foot and hit that single. And I think that's why Schwab hit him in the face.
You know what? That's great technique because if your opponent can't step, he can't score.
Yeah, these guys are both strong. Both have a low center of gravity. Close! Schwab tried to kick his foot and got off balance. Oh, he swung at him again.
That's it. Both of you. That's it. Corners.
He gives in a warning. Okay.
They swung at each other one more time.
It's 2-2 at the end of the first period between Schwab and Bono. This match is far from over. After a short break, we'll be back for the finale. We're back for Real Pro Wrestling's second period at 145 pounds between Schwab and Bono. We've got a real battle here. It's 2-2. Let's listen to the official.
Is it clear? Let's wrestle. Set.
He says, let's just wrestle. We don't want to fight, but it is a fight, isn't it,
It is
guys?
a fight. I'm telling you, it is a fight, and Bono does not want to lose, and Schwab does not want to lose, but only one will emerge the victor.
What a competition. You have Chris Bono here in position. It's tied up 2-2. One caution against Schwab. You know, it's a virtual heat. Who's going to win this match? And I think Bono's going to have to use his experience and his knowledge. Both wrestlers are frustrated. One of them is going to have to make a mistake for the other one to be able to take this match out and with the victory, make it a big success to go into the finals.
Well, Nate, I've got a question for you. I mean, the tempers are flaring between these two. Do you think the Iowa State rivalry could be behind that?
Well, definitely. I don't think they like each other. And, you know, they've wrestled so many times. Really, you just want to win. But I think so. I think the Iowa State thing is here. And there's Bono in on the single leg. Now, Bono should walk on his knees, try to get in a situation where he can drive him out to try to get that point. But he's got it. Schwab has his hips down pretty good. It's going to have to be a stalemate. Neither one is going to advance here.
Center.
One of the things I'd like to ask you, what's up with this Iowa State thing? Can't you guys just be friends? You're in the same state. Remember, you're going for a national championship here. You have to get over those little issues of state to state.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gardner.
Thank you very much. You know, I just want to be the political wrestler here. You know, we got to get along because you know what? One of these Iowa people are going to advance. The other one's going home.
What do you think about that, Nate?
You know what, Rulon, but I think that's why we always beat Nebraska. We didn't think you guys were a rivalry.
Oh, touche, and here we are still in a 2-2 dead heat.
And how's the Big Ten doing nowadays?
Well, I think Bono's going to go in for a shot here. It's a great match.
And you know what? It's a lifelong thing. You fight about your heritage, don't you? You defend it. I mean, it's all about heritage. It's about defending who you are and where you came from. That's life, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
You know, what's amazing is, you know, you have two different schools, you know, Iowa State, the battle, the rivalry that's created there. But then, you know what? When it comes down to it, we'll go for the Big 12 over the Big 10 because we want to stay in the Big 12. It's just about loving the passion that you have. And I know Chris Bono from going to Iowa State, great athlete.
On shorts. Where you going to be?
Here we go again.
Okay, you want him down? Okay, you're going to be down. Remember, both knees down. We are in Greco.
And I think Bono's going to try to go for that reverse lock.
Let's go.
And see if he can lift him and somehow get some points out of it, Rulon.
Now what this is, you know, it's a Greco technique. You can't use your legs to stop the offensive person. The offensive person has to pick Schwab up and throw him to his back to get points in this. And I think Chris Bono, you know, from the body type he has, I'm sure he's wrestled a little Greco in his day. It'll be fun to see if he can score some points here. He's stepping in. He wants to scoot around the other side. He wants to step. There he goes. Step up.
Whoa!
Now he's going to stand up with them. You know what? That's just great defense by Schwab, learning to move and get out of position to where he can't pick you up. They come back to the feet with 41 seconds left. Great match, great score.
Chris, right here.
I'm telling you, all of this hard wrestling, these guys have to be tired, but you know what? They are two gladiators, well-conditioned athletes. Look at them fight. That's what it's about. That's what life is about. See if Bono can get out of this one. Schwab should take his time, make sure he scores, or either pushes him out, but he messed up. He should have went for the push out.
Wow. You know what? That's just great defense. You know, Chris Bono was controlling the hands there, and that makes the difference.
Would we be headed to overtime?
Bono's going to try to push him out. He should snap him down first, then drive him out. This is going to be an overtime. This is great wrestling, great intensity. There's Schwab again. What a heart on that guy. Taking shot after shot, putting himself. Oh, look at Bono. Bono's in. Now he should stretch out. Look at this wrestling.
And
this
that's the end of regulation.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the end of regulation. I've got my hand on Nate, keeping him here, not going up to the mat. We're going to sudden death victory. The first one to score wins.
Here we go, back into overtime. First one, I think Chris Bono's got a little bit of an advantage right now because he's been the aggressor the last 2 minutes. It's a question of which one's going to put it all on the line for one last shot.
And I think both guys, Rudon, are looking for a push out. Any advantage. This is just great wrestling. You know what? I don't know who's going to win. Both guys are going hard. Both have great strategies. And after the strategies, gentlemen, it's all with the heart. It's all with the heart right now. Who has the biggest heart?
And right now, Chris Bono's controlling the center of the mat, and that's going to be the power meter. It's going to go down. Schwab's got to get back in the middle of the mat because one false mistake push you out of bounds. That's the match. You're not going to the finals.
Hey, do you love Real Pro Wrestling's push out? Has it kept him in the middle or what?
It has to. You know what? That's the one thing about it. You cannot hide on a wrestling mat. It's you and your opponent. Look at the official. He's off the mat, letting you determine who's going to win a match. That's what makes the sport of wrestling such a great opportunity for the youth of America to get involved in.
But this Real Pro Wrestling, it's taken the excitement to another level.
There's Bono. He's trying to get that push out. That's exactly what I said. But Schwab has great level of awareness. Both guys know what each other are trying to do, and somebody's going to make a mistake, and somebody else is going to win.
Look at how tired they are. Both of them have been given everything they have for over 7 minutes.
Whoa, look at that shot.
One great shot. Chris Bono, great defense. They're coming back into it. What two great warriors putting it all on the mat right now.
All the fans are appreciating it so much, the place is going nuts.
This is what makes wrestling the greatest sport in the world.
I tell you what, one of the officials are sleeping. Bono's power bar, his bonus visual power meter did not move. It hasn't moved at all. Schwartz continues to go down. Maybe the guy's just right-handed. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there.
They better watch it. They're going to come back here. Schwab's got to get out of this, stay in a good position, stay neutral.
Bono should try to swing around and score here.
Caution, caution. Can't grab the singlet. It's only a caution, no legal hold. Let's go.
Here we go. Caution. Back to your feet. 3 cautions, you're out, but it doesn't matter because all they need is 1 point to win this match.
Did you hear Bono want that point? Give me a point so I can get out of here.
You got Bobby Douglas, one of Bono's coaches, on the edge. Tommy Brand's on the other edge. Both coaches are ready to go out and try to grapple themselves.
And both are Iowa State.
This is one heated rivalry.
And they haven't had the singlet from Iowa and Iowa State on for years. They've been out of school for a long time. Is this a lifelong thing?
We have the bonus meter coming up. It's going to be determined on the mat. Chris Bono wants to pick up Schwab for the victory and for the win.
Power meter went down on Schwab. They called him passive. Bono has the opportunity in this Greco moment to score. Schwab cannot score.
That's right. I think the power meter for Bono is stuck.
Well, that just means he's great active. I don't really truly agree. He was a little bit passive, but he was definitely more active than Doug Schwab. Here we go. He has to pick him up here. I think what Chris Bono's doing is taking a little time to get a little breath to say, hey, you know what? I got to come back up for one big push, one more take out of bounds. And that's the problem here. These two wrestlers have controlled so much of the pace and the tempo that they're not opening up enough, and they have to get back to it. One of them has to take one chance.
And you know what, Rulon? This match is like life. You just got to keep fighting. Sometimes you get down and you just want to throw in the towel, but there's no throwing in the towel here, gentlemen. You've got to fight, 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 and that's what's going on here.
8.5 minutes, these two warriors have been going at it in the center of this mat. Real Pro Wrestling semifinal match at 145 pounds. We're in sudden death overtime. It was 2-2 in regulation. It's still 2-2, and we have not found the winner yet.
And this is the chance to go into the finals. What two warriors? They're bringing it all. They're putting it all on the mat right now.
I'm telling you what, Schwab is going to go for it. He's faking. He's trying to keep Bono off balance. Of course, Bono is a veteran, and he's going to keep his position. He's going to stay in the center of the mat, and he's waiting for Schwab to take that shot, and he's going to try to counter it. And Schwab believes that he can score with it.
Well, you know what? I think that Chris Bono, he's just waiting for one chance. I think he's in a better position. He has more knowledge, I think, in the center of the mat. And right now, he's waiting for one mistake on Schwab. He'll take him right out of bounds, score the point, go into the finals.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, there's Bono. He takes the shot.
Oh! There's two.
Who got it? Who got it? They're going to look at it. TV review.
One guy gave Bono the points. Someone, look at Tom Brands is on the mat. Tom Brands is out of control.
Center.
He's look at those flips. He's upset.
Down.
Hey, don't give him a break,
Throw it out.
Stacy.
Tom. Throw it on him. There you go. That's what I want. Tom. Okay. You're crazy. Tom, I'm gonna run you.
Here's the action. Chris Bono with the shot. Wow, that's got to be 2 points for Doug Schwab. What a great technique. Let him come in, suckered him right to his back for 2 points.
Let's look again, Rulon. Let's see whose back hits first. I believe that Schwab's back
See,
in
but
first.
Schwab never went to his back. He took him to his side to expose the points.
Let's look at it again. He did go to his back. And they're giving
What's
the
the
points
call?
to Bono, I believe.
No, I don't think so.
Here we go. Here's the call. Because that's Schwab's move. He got the points and exposure.
Oh, they got words, too. They've got words, too.
Ain't gonna win again, Schwab. Listen.
Wow.
Under review.
Two
Under
warriors.
review. Two blue.
Never beat me. Go look at the scoreboard. How many times have I beat?
Listen up.
I told you this is a
I'll
battle.
disqualify you both. Let's go.
Well, why would I shake hands if you're going to disqualify us both?
Shake hands.
Just shook him.
We'll go round.
Wow, what a great match. Chris Bono lost it. He has an opportunity to go to the finals with Doug Schwab. What a great war between two individuals.
A great first match at 145 pounds. Doug Schwab wins in overtime, and he makes it to the finals of Real Pro Wrestling on May 15th. Who will wrestle Schwab? We'll find out next when Tony Davis wrestles Eric Larkin.